When I was about 18 years old, I decided to get my driver's license. I started the driver's course without knowing anything about cars. I didn't even know where is the brake, the clutch, the gas. I couldn't even, start the car without it stopping. I started my course with my driver's coach. We were driving around the city. It was absolutely catastrophical. Every day I was encountering so many dangerous situations, and so many times, how the coach has his own brake and he just presses it when you're about to do something stupid. This happened very often, and I was so insecure about this driving thing. I remember I was sweating everywhere. I was sweating on the whole wheel. I remember one time the guy after me, who was about to get his training, he came and I was like, oh my god, bro, just don't wait a little bit, wait 5 minutes so the wheel can dry from my sweaty hands. It was next level. It was very difficult. I needed a lot of help. I needed a lot of to learn the theory, to learn the driving, to learn the practice. I paid some money and I got the driver's license. After that, I started driving. I was not a very confident driver, but after some time, things got better and better. But why do I tell you this story? Because I don't need to go through the driver's training anymore. Once I went through the training, there is not a point in me going again, just to, to reinforce my knowledge or to reinforce my beliefs or to get even better. I already know what to do. I already know the theory. I already know how to do it. Why would I go back and do the same thing over and over again? Only learning. The most experienced and the best drivers will tell you that they got so good only from driving a lot. Yet, when it comes to us, when it comes to self-help, self-development, self-improvement, this is not the case. You watch endless amount of videos about self-improvement, recycling the same things. But this is very paradoxical. Because if you think that it's so useful watching self-improvement videos, then you would get better, right? If these videos were so good, then you would get some very good advice and you would just act on it and achieve the success that you want. You never come back to these videos again. Isn't this the goal? Isn't this the goal when you watch self-improvement, to know the answer that you're looking for, apply it to real life, get the result that you want and never come back? Yet I see in a lot of guys, including me, even to this day, we watch self-improvement just to feel good. Many creators out there in YouTube call it mental masturbation. It's absolutely like this. You feel good only in your head. You feel as if you are doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, but you're not. And this is the point. You watch many videos how you should train, how you should be more social, how you should practice mindfulness, how you should stop your bad habits. Okay, watch this video, take the knowledge, apply the advice, and don't watch anymore. What's the point? If you go to swimming lessons and you learn how to swim, would you go again to swimming lessons? Didn't you get the result that you craved, that you wanted? Then why do you come back to watching content? I'll tell you why. Because we, in this generation, we are not used to being bored. We are not used to just sitting with ourselves. We are not used to just thinking. This is why we need to always consume something. And the guys, which are like me and you probably, who know that self-improvement content is good for us, we procrastinate on it, tricking ourselves that it's good for us. But in the end of the day, we are again watching the screen. It doesn't matter if you're watching League of Legends, if you're watching Hearthstone, if you're watching FIFA, you're doing the same action. You're watching the screen. And the results that you're after, they are in real life. You need to do something. It's not only watch videos about training, the best bro split, the best diet out there. I did coach hours for 14 days. You can watch this for hours and hours on end, but if you don't do anything, the result will never come to you. I think this is completely common sense, but apparently it's not. Because more and more people continue watching self-improvement content, the same stuff again and again. And they go in the comments and say, yeah, facts, brother. Oh yeah, preach, common W, yeah. It's the same thing again and again. This is so crazy to me. I don't understand this. And I'm a victim of this as well. I'm also doing this. Watching advice and don't apply it. I don't apply it. I continue watching it more and more and more and more. And this cycle never ends. And I trick myself. I'm an example. I trick myself that whenever I'm watching this kind of videos, I'm being productive. But what is productivity, guys? For certain productivity, I can tell you for certain that it is not related to consumption. Productivity is on the producing side. Productivity is doing your homework, not watching videos how to be more productive about your homework. Yes, you can be a struggling student, bad grades, couldn't finish his homework. Yes, watch some videos, watch some tips, but at least apply them. Because like this, you just feel good, you feel excited. We, as humans, we are chasing this feeling of excitement about a future event. But in the present moment, nothing is going on. As I told you, in the present moment, we're just looking at the screen. It doesn't matter, you could be looking at all types of content. It's the same thing. And the moment you realize that you may be watching self-improvement for entertainment, this is the moment when you will realize that you don't need this content anymore. Yes, of course, for somebody who is just a beginner, who doesn't know where he is, he doesn't know what is happening in life, and he really needs to know the answers. Yes, self-improvement content is good, but you get addicted to this content. And I'm going to give an example, Hamza, which was my hero for such a long time, but I cannot unsee it anymore. He has probably 1K videos, even more, 2K videos probably. Repeating pretty much, of course there are some new things, but pretty much repeating and recycling the same content. I think purely based on logic that the self-improvement niche, which is not so big as you think, would probably end in a couple of videos, let's say 100 videos. But 2K videos, come on guys, and every single day you feel good about watching Hamza video. Where I can find you 5 videos in the past where he's speaking pretty much the same thing, maybe formulated in a different way, but pretty much the same stuff. You don't need this. You don't need this content. It is maturity and wisdom when you realize that you don't need to watch it. You need to act on it. Yes, and I know it's much easier to just watch videos on how to go to the gym, how to approach girls, how to be more social. And it's much harder to do it in real life, but this is the real goal. This is the real work. This is where self-improvement starts. Self-improvement is not watching stuff. Guys, imagine you want to be a movie director and you watch movies. Not try to direct movies, not try to, come up with some movie ideas. You just watch movies. And now you'll say, yeah, but I watch to analyze. Yeah, okay, but you will never become a movie director if you don't start somewhere, if you don't start acting somewhere. Do you think you'll become a better swimmer if you watch the swimming Olympics? That's so ridiculous. Yet that's what we do, and because we feel good, because on this channel, guys, I speak so often about feelings. We are run by our feelings. And because we feel good about watching this content, we trick ourselves that it's productive. But it's not. And the most productive thing that you can do today is stop watching self-improvement YouTube videos. The most productive thing that you can do. Why? Because you win approximately 30 to 1 hour a day. If you spend this 30 to 1 hour a day not watching content, you can spend it on what you actually want. It could be a training, it could be writing, it could be, developing your business, making YouTube videos. It doesn't matter. It's so obvious, blatantly obvious, but you need to be brave enough and real enough to yourself to admit this. You don't need self-improvement content. You don't need my channel. You don't need any other channel. I'm 90% of the guys watching self-improvement content know the answer already. They just like to come back and watch more and more. This is their Netflix. There is no difference, guys.